The Super Eagles of Nigeria played out a goalless stalemate against the Waspa of Uganda in their Group D 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifier at the Amahoro Stadium on Tuesday afternoon. Victor Boniface came agonizingly close to opening the scoring shortly before the break after he produced a shot inside the box that struck the crossbar. In looking forward to the follow-up with a header towards goal, Ademola Lookman failed to generate enough power behind his effort, which was cleared away with ease. Rwanda survived the late flurry of attacks at the end of the match as the game ultimately ended in a goalless scoreline. The result means Nigeria retains top spot in the group with 4 points from 2 games, followed by Rwanda with 2 points from 2 games, and Libya have a point from a game and will take on Benin Republic who are without a point on Tuesday night. To the transfer market now, Championship side Luton Town have confirmed the signing of former Nigerian international Victor Moses on a permanent deal subject to international clearance. The 33-year-old winger joins the Atas after parting ways with Russian club Spartak Moscow earlier this summer, following the expiration of his contract. Moses brings a wealth of experience to the club, having previously played for top European sides including Wigan Athletic, Chelsea, Liverpool and Inter Milan. The addition of Moses comes at a crucial time for Luton Town, who have struggled in the championship with just a point from 4 games this season. Away from that, Nigeria's under-18 men's basketball team have claimed another group stage victory in the FIBA under-18 AfroBasket, defeating Uganda by 72 to 61 points to finish top of their pool, advancing to the quarterfinals. The J Tigers dominated the game, securing wins in 3 of the 4 quarters. They took the first quarter 21-15 points, followed by a 19-11 points win in the second, and extended their lead in the third quarter 17-15 points. With this win, Nigeria has qualified for the knockout stages and now awaits their next opponents.
It is really going to be interesting to see. Inside they go, and a first score, Suleiman.
Team Lagos has arrived at Asaba, the capital of Delta State, for the 2025 National Youth Games with the hope of a better performance than before. The team of more than 270 young athletes left Lagos for the capital of Delta State, led by officials of the Lagos State Sports Commission. The Youth Games, which gets underway in Asaba, is designed for young athletes of age 15 and below from across the country. Host Delta State have been winners of the Games since 2016 when Kwara State staged the event. 35 states, including the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, are taking part in the competition. After finishing second in the 7th edition, Lagos is hoping to overtake Delta State in this year's Games to come first.
We have the most enthusiastic and optimistic young athletes, rising stars, who will be representing Lagos State at the National Youth Games. At the zonal elimination, we were able to, scope 10 slots out of about, 18 or 16. But collectively, within the National Youth Games itself, they had about 36 slots, and we'll be competing for 34. And we are really, really prepared for this day. We have a lot of young people who definitely will become one of the big names in sports in Nigeria, in Africa and the world in general.
Meanwhile, the 18th PSA Squash Championship in Lagos had veterans and youngsters in participation, with the young players learning from the vast experience of the older players. The chairman of the squash section of the Lagos Country Club, Shimori Badejo, has disclosed the section will keep organizing tournaments that will help professional squash players improving their world rankings, adding that with proper facilities and quality of a playing surface, they could help young squash enthusiasts, and Nigeria will become the country to beat at international tournaments.
The essence of that is that these professional players are recognized worldwide. The tournament is recognized worldwide, and it improves their rating, their global rating.
I've lost like 3 matches back to back, but my sister called me and told me, you just have to keep pushing. Just keep pushing and everything will be back to normal. And I thank God for today. I was able to practicalize everything they told me, and God did it.
And finally, all is set for the Yucateco Boxing Pan-African title fight in Edo State, as Yucateco Promotions announced that the 5-rounds contest will be held on the 11th of September in Uzeba, Edo State. The contest, which is the main event of the Yucateco Boxing League Week 5, will feature 2 bouts, one in the 63.5 kilogram men between Abdul Wahab Abdurrahman of Nigeria and Mustafa Afiz of Egypt. The other is a 60 kilogram women's battle between home girl Precious Anine and Egypt's Aga El Said. Yucateco Promotions had held a more expansive version of the Pan-African Boxing Championship in Lomé, the capital of Togo, in May 2024.
This marked the beginning of an historic event in the continent of Africa, the very first amateur title belt for the amateur. We have Ramon Abdul Wahab, our undefeated, most valuable amateur boxers of Season 1, Yucateco Boxing League. We equally have our own very girl, Precious Iyabo, and aka the Edo girl. It's going to be a 5-round bout. 5-bout title contest, and whomsoever emerges to be the winner is going to be having a minimum of 1 month and maximum of 3 months to defend that title.
I'm happy to be here, to be on ground. That's the main word. This will ginger a lot of amateur out there that they can do it always also. And this will motivate them, by putting more effort so that they can get a good result.
I want to tell my fans that the same thing, winning is sure for me. Yeah. I, Abdurrahman Abdul Wahab, aka London, undefeated, winning is sure for me. Yes, I want to tell you, the belt I'm going to bring is still in Nigeria. It's not going anywhere. It's still in Nigeria.
I'm very, very happy that this fight is taking place in my state, Edo State, Benin City. So my fans are out there wishing me the best. They are all waiting for me to come and showcase my talent. I'm so much happy, and I believe I will make them proud.